And so Karen and Don, you said too that you all did it because I didn't like people. But then Dave and Ellery say I stole the bitted kid. But it can't be both, or one of the, doesn't make sense there. So, Karen and Perlita, Bernard, you guys have a problem. But really, Karen, it's not about that I don't like people. Let's just put it this way. I did it so the military and the police can help find missing children or their fellow soldiers or POWs. Okay? So I gave you all, you know what they say, if you're lost, stay in one place. So I gave them a spot for one place. All right? And they can use that as a reference point. Who cares if it's dirty or not? Really don't. Right? Only to some of you anyway. Right? But there's a trick to it, right? There's something to it, right? Here's the kicker. This is the big test. It's the test as to why the general population doesn't want to help the military branches of the world or the United States or the police officers, firefighters, or the paramedics. You see, think about others first. So why won't the general population save the military, firefighters, or police officers from having to, deal with, the common man problems? And so, that's why I have a hard time believing that you, Jim Riley, Joe Zillig, Harry Rice, Bernard LaChance, DJ Dave, Perlita Quinwan, Hilton Anderson, Don Wiley, 1961 amphibious baseman, Robo Rapist Knight, Red Randy, Red Gordon, Ellery, and Karen Vasco, what's her name, team are Jehovah. Joe. Because, you guys will save yourselves, but not the other side. So, if you're moving around and doing weird stuff there, probably not Dave, Joe, and you're doing stolen bitty kids with Ellery and crybabying like a spoiled brat, and or then supposedly Karen and them did it because I didn't like people, so you put me down into a hole and tortured me and then basically made up a story 3 or 4 times. So maybe that's what I'm saying. What I'm doing, stay in a spot so then the military and them can use it to, find ways to find people that were tortured or POWs or, their fellow fallen officers or whatever, children or whatever. So they can use that for this. But then they can have a bigger answer as to why most of the general population doesn't work to save them from having to go to war or put up with the petty crap that, of what supposed Jehovah, Perlita, or Bernard in the Bitted Bet for Carney make. See why I don't believe you, Bernard, Karen, Don, Elton, Perlita as being God or Jehovah? That it's just all an elaborate scam and thieving, set up for your perceived godliness? So either way, big time balance there, picking street or making street. We find something. Intent, motives, and agendas. And I think just a Carney boy and Bernard and some people are running around making a little story to cover up torture, rape, and murder of children. So stolen bitted kids, David, you'll like I said, they'll probably give it to you. But in the future, they'll find out that you're a lie, Bernard, Harry, Joe, and then you all made it up, Karen, Perlita, Dawn, like you guys always do. See, let's stay in a spot. Look at them all scattered, like the black cars and all them scatter around, moving around all over the place, this and that. Erratic. Suggest not a Robo Knight. It's not a fluid movement. It's not a nice, easy, nice flow, but it's erratic. That's why I have a hard time believing that Ellery, Joe, and Harry and Bernard, Robo Knight, and you guys' team there, Karen Dawn, is really telling the truth. Because, it's erratic, and they're not staying in one place, which generally means they have to move around to, tippy-toe around and sneak around to produce a result, to hide something. So remember that, Robo Knight. And the stolen the bit of the kids, Ellery Joe, because of mine proves that you guys made it up. And like I said, David, Bernard, Karen, you'll get your little guilty plea probably, and even maybe electrocuted. But in the future, when they reanalyze all this, they'll find out who the real liar is and has always been of the planet Earth that you all are covering for.